I want to welcome everyone to the All-Seeing Throne of Korvelis, a one-shot for Dragonbane. This is an adventure that I wrote for our Mystery Adventure 2026 that we had on Valentine's Day this year. And the players going into that had no idea what they were up against, and then we had so much fun, I tweaked it a little bit and decided let's do it again. And so we've got a few players that have gone through this, but they know how it is. You know, you don't spoil the ending for those that haven't, and so we'll all get a chance to go through this together. Now, we've got a varied group of characters with us. Let's start with Luke. Who are you bringing to the game?
I would be bringing Cyrus the Winebringer, who is a satyr cleric.
And there's Cyrus. And how about Henrik? Who are you bringing?
Yes, I'm bringing Dunninger Greycape, a mentalist of some renown, though not very much, but I suppose that's why he's adventuring, as he hopes to gain knowledge and new skills as he goes about his adventures.
Absolutely. And Tina, who do you have with us?
I have a new character today. Her name is Witch Hazel. She is a witch. She is a human witch.
And Tony, who are you bringing?
I have Iodin, the Dark, just your friendly neighborhood necromancer.
And then last but not least, we have Reese bringing the Silent Storm. Please tell us about the Silent Storm. Wonderful, you got the joke. Perfect. Excellent. That's what we know about the Silent Storm. He cannot say anything. He is mute. But he is very skilled with his Oriental blade. In fact, your blade is a Shiko Mizumi blade and scabbard, which you can attack with both. And he is a Ronin, so he is a houseless samurai, as it were. He is essentially our tank.
Excellent.
Let's jump into the game. Let me grab my notes. All right. The hearth at the Braided Mare spits and snaps, but its warmth seems to fall short tonight. Tankards clink in dull, hesitant rhythms, and the usual chorus of laughter has thinned to a wary murmur. Even the bard, usually a loud, persistent nuisance, sits silent, tuning his lute with slow, distracted motions. A fog of pipe smoke hangs low across the rafters, drifting like uneasy spirits above the crowded room. Beneath it, faces lean together over tables, scarred by years of spilled ale and knife scratches. Faces pale, tight-jawed, glancing often at the tavern door, as though expecting something dreadful to come slithering through at any moment. You catch snatches of hurried whispers as you settle in with your own pints. Some of the whispers say, "Eyes, I swear, glinted in the dark like lantern glass." Or down in Korvelis' old lodge, no one's touched that place in decades. The miners won't go near the hills now. Say something's watching them. A serving girl nearly drops a tray as a patron startles at a clatter from the kitchen. Her hands tremble as she rights herself. "Sorry," she breathes, casting a quick look toward the shuttered windows. "Everyone's on edge is all." Something about the tavern feels wrong. Like the room has shrunk a little around you. Like there are too many shadows for the number of lamps burning. Then the door swings open on a gust of cold night air, and the entire room stiffens. Dozens of heads snapping toward the entrance, fear flickering in their eyes. But it is only old Jameson, one of the many farmers in the tavern this night. Someone or something has put this town under a quiet, unseen siege, and whatever it is, the locals are terrified to even name it. Seated near you is a person who glances over at you, and I'm going to roll on a random rumor table to see. This is what Witch Hazel, what you might find out. A stonemason at the tavern. He swears he saw a boulder near a crack that was in the nearby hills. He swears that he saw the stone doesn't sag. Something up there is wrong. He won't go near that place again. The stone was slumped like tallow. And Cyrus, you hear someone say, "There's been lights again. Colors I've never seen in lantern or fire. Yellow, purple, and something like sickly green." And you hear whispers about witch lights. And then a drunken hunter mutters, "Lights don't melt stone." Let's start with Dunninger. What do you do?
Well, did I hear any of these rumors?
Well, if you take a little listen, it's not hard to miss any. You hear that a miner claims that the hills hum at night. Not the wind, a real hum, like someone's rubbing a finger round the rim of a wine glass. You hear it right in the bones. And he swears that something ancient has awakened below ground.
Well, have I heard of any sort of magic that might produce this, or perhaps natural phenomenon that might be responsible for something like this?
How about a myths and legends roll? Yes, you have heard of rumors that there was once a wizard in this area decades ago, an outlaw wizard named Korvelis, that he had fled into the deep places beneath the crags, and he had never been seen again. Perhaps there's something to this. Maybe he was long-lived and was not lost as many thought. Perhaps this is what happened to Korvelis.
Yes, perhaps. Either this is, perhaps this is the result of Korvelis. Perhaps he is still alive in those hills. He was very powerful. Perhaps it would be worthwhile seeking him out. If he's perished, he might have some very valuable loot, I should think.
Well, sitting next to you is Aodin the Dark. You guys probably have palled around a little bit. And Aodin, what do you make of these rumors? Or have you heard of Korvelis?
I don't recognize the name Korvelis. It's definitely something worthy of our time, something we should look into.
Yes, I agree, but perhaps it would benefit us if we were to get some more help. I know that he was no mere lesser sorcerer. It would definitely not be good for us if we were to encounter him with just the two of us. We would definitely need more help.
Now, Witch Hazel, you hear talk of witch lights, lights in the hills of strange colors, yellows, purples, things like that. What do you make of that?
I seek knowledge above all else. I want to be the most powerful witch that ever was. So I would be interested to go and have a look.
And what of Cyrus?
Well, bright flashing lights that melt stone. That sounds like one hell of a party to Cyrus. I think he's probably overhearing this conversation about the gathering party and definitely volunteers his aid.
Well, the villagers are demanding that someone step up and investigate this before true calamity befalls the village. And the Silent Storm, you probably set down your drink. What do you have to say?
No. I think he said not much.
Kind of twirled his fingers around. Sounds like he's game, and he'll even take point.
Yes,
So what time?
What time?
I think he said he'd pick up everyone's bar tab.
No, right, okay.
One of the locals says, "Well, I can show you where these strange things have been happening. It's not far from here, up there in them hills. I won't go up in there, but I'll show you where. I'll take you close."
That would be kind. Nighttime might be the best time to see lights.
Yes, you don't see them often in the day.
Spooky, spooky night!
Do you head to the hills this night?
I don't know. What do we do?
I said we head to the hills, look for lights.
I think that sounds a splendid idea. The local takes you out of the village. It's only about maybe a 30 or 40 minute trek before you reach the outskirts of the village and the beginning of the craggy hills where silver has been mined for generations and has nearly played out here. And as you get up to a certain point, you see areas where the rock looks as though, like we might think in modern times of like a lava flow where molten rock has then settled and kind of pooled in these round bubbly shapes. It looks like that, but this is, there's no volcano here. This is, mixed in with sandstone and granite and things like that. All of a sudden here's these like melted wax candle bits of stone here and there. And then we come up to an opening, a fissure, a cleft in the rock. And we can see that there is a rope that has been hammered into this perfectly square cut in the rock, and it leads down into the darkness. Now let me drag some tokens out here for us. How do you proceed? The villager says, "I will go no further," and begins to back away.
That sounds completely fair.
The
So the rope actually goes from one side to the other.
Well, it kind of it goes down and like into the other side, and if you peer down, it's completely black down there. But it looks like the rope maybe zigzags across through there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it does get you down into the passageway. Spoiler: I tried to get Mid-Journey to just make a damn rope that would hang straight down, and it couldn't do it. This is the best that we got. So the rope goes down into the hole.
Okay.
Have you ever tried to draw a perfectly straight line?
Right, exactly. Or a perfectly like round circle.
Yeah.
Let me have Dunninger make an awareness roll for me. Dunninger, you notice that there is the buzzing of insects. You can hear the sound of insects, and it's coming just to your right, kind of over here in this brush. And it's night. There shouldn't be many insects out and about, but you can hear them.
Yes, does it sound like perhaps flies on a decaying carcass or something like that?
Yeah, I think with an awareness roll, I think that would be accurate.
Well, perhaps someone should go and check that out, and I'll watch from over here.
You hear the pitter-patter of footsteps as the villager runs back to town as fast as their feet will carry them.
Well, I guess my curiosity will get the best of me, and I'll walk over to investigate these flies.
Oh, the Silent Storm. He also succeeds on an awareness roll, and he actually sees the leg of a sheep poking out from the brush. Looks like maybe the hind leg, the hoof, and the blackened fur on the hind leg of a sheep.
He'll pick it up and take a bite.
Ooh. It's only been dead about a day or so. It's still quite fresh. The flies have been making the most of what they can with some of this. Let me have Cyrus make a spot hidden roll. Luke, are you there? Did we lose Luke?
Sorry, I'm cutting out, I think.
Oh, sorry. Can I have a spot hidden roll, please?
Yes. Hold on. And I'm a push talk. Whoops.
Almost a demon, but still a success.
Close,
You see the in the brush as the others get close. You see that it is indeed a sheep. The silent storm is picking at this leg and looking for flesh that is still good to eat. But you notice that the head of this sheep is missing. It's almost like something just melted the top of the skull off. You see bits of congealed calcium that was once bone puddled around the head. The brain is completely gone. Much of the fur is likewise just turned to cinders and ash. Whatever did this, it's like we would think like a laser may have just sliced right through it.
I put my arm up in the air and I call, Hugo! And a raven comes down and lands on my hand, and I point at the dead sheep and I say, dinner! And the raven flies down and starts eating from the dead sheep.
As Cyrus backs away, Dunninger backs away. The meat is still quite good.
Yeah, I raised him from a baby. He won't hurt you, it's fine.
Yeah, the meat is still quite good. Both the Silent Storm and the Raven both eat their fill off of this.
The Silent Storm's eating it as well. Oh dear. Let me see. While I'm looking, is there any way I could make like something like a healing roll to see if I can work out what the heck would have done that to the head of the sheep?
Yep, I think a healing roll would be perfect.
Okay.
So you would suspect that there was flame involved because it looks melted, but there is no scorching, there's no searing, there's no cooking of the tissues. It's just like it just vaporized.
I pass that on to the others.
It was not cut by a blade.
Anybody seen anything like this before?
Thinking of my necromancy skill, I should be able to tell something.
Yeah, give me a necromancy roll. This was not a natural death. It did not die of natural causes. It died of, I'll say, there was magic involved. You can sense that because of how the position of the wound, the current state of the wound, everything that you know says this was something magical in nature. And perhaps that sheep strayed a little too close to this cleft in the rock.
I have. Of course, I would share this with everyone in the party. Blah.
You're gonna have to give me some hints on how to look spookier. You look really spooky.
We think it got too close. Something sheared off its head.
Something protective? Perhaps?
Nothing
Why
magical?
Why have our heads not been cut off right now?
Let me have Dunninger give me a spot hidden roll. You peer down the shaft, wondering, did this sheep stick its head over and something came up? And so you're very cautiously looking and holding your breath as you look down. But no, you can stick your head clear over and look down. You see nothing. just that rope that descends down into darkness.
Yes, in fact, I would like to cast a magic trick to see if the pit radiates magical essence from down below in the dark.
Yeah, there is no essence of magic coming from the pit, but from the sheep's head, you do recognize magic. And as the silent storm dangles the body of the sheep over the pit, nothing happens other than the flies get a little irritated that their meal got moved.
So does the raven.
Yeah, and the raven as well.
It's a big raven. Flies up. Looks at the kobold. No, you go no. Oh.
I'm not a kobold. I'm a lizard folk. I'm much larger
lizard
than a
folk.
kobold.
Oh, sorry.
That would be like your hillbilly cousin, the kobold. You're more refined than that.
Yeah.
Okay, a
You
bit
sell-
too big for you. Go.
Tina wouldn't get the reference, but you sell auto insurance in the USA. And speaking
Yeah,
of British
I,
accent, you're the Geico lizard.
I could be 3 kobolds in a trench coat, but I'm not.
Alright. So, the sheep didn't get pieces cut off it.
No, nothing seemed to happen.
Are there lights above us now? Like, are there lights coming up
No,
out of it?
There are no lights coming out of the pit.
What if the lights cut the sheep's head off? How long would I, with my healing roll, how long would I say the sheep has been dead?
It's probably been dead less than a day, but it's not like within the last hour. It's been several hours. The rigor mortis has set in and some decomposition has started.
All the others that. Did anybody here in the tavern when the lights were last seen?
What you recall is that some mentioned maybe last night they had seen lights. But you don't
About
think
right for when the sheep was killed?
Yeah, very likely.
Think the lights pretty or not, we don't know yet, but I think perhaps the lights are related to what happened to the sheep.
Silent Storm drops the sheep and begins to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you hear a splat on the bottom as the sheep hits the bottom. There's definitely a bottom to this pit. You figure maybe 100 feet or so, which would be 30 meters or so.
Well, there's only one way to be certain, and I will step off the ledge.
Ooh. I hope you have slow fall. Ah, yes.
Yes, of course.
You see Dunninger step off, his robes fluttering out as he gently descends down into the darkness. And Dunninger, I'm going to take you to the next map. Give me 1 second. Let me drop you here. It is dark down there. You will probably need some light. And
Yes, I will cast another magic trick on my amulet that I wear on the outside of my gray cape to light up the cavern below.
let's see. Perfect.
So you drifted down. Can't do that.
Let me fix something on here.
Tina looks at her acrobatics score and goes, looks at the rope.
I will call back up that it appears to be safe at the bottom as long as you don't fall. Then I think you should be fine, hopefully.
We need a nice ogre at the bottom to land on. I start to climb down the rope.
We did run into the spirit of Nash last week or the week before.
We did actually. Yeah, it was awesome.
Did you? Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
If you're gonna climb down the rope, give me a strength roll.
Alright, I hitch my skirts up, kind of tuck them up into my belt, because I'm wearing many, many layers of clothing, and I will give you a strength roll, which is 8, by the way.
Ooh.
Nelly?
Do you want to push that?
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to fall to my death. I'm a
I'll
little
give you an
bit
acrobatics
scared.
roll to try
I'm
and
not.
prevent some damage there.
Okay. I will push it, and I will be a bit disheartened.
Oh, he got it. Nice.
This is not how I wanted this adventure to begin.
I'll take you down there as well. Let me.
Yes, if you fall, scream, and I'll try and slow your fall. Though I can't promise anything, I will do my best.
I very much appreciate the offer, I say as my feet land down. You coming?
Can we examine the rope to see if there's a better way down to use it, or was that just a roll of the die that got her?
Just a roll of the die that got her down there. Now, if you can come up with a safer way to use that rope, it looks like the rope did hold. She made it down to the bottom, and you can see a little bit of light down there that's coming from Dunninger's amulet.
Yeah.
Cyrus makes it down.
Yeah.
Aiden. Ooh, not so good.
Luckily, I have a sudden stop skill.
Do you want to push that?
Yeah, I'm gonna push that.
Give me an acrobatics roll, Aiden.
Okay, give me just a moment here. Push to roll.
God.
Aiden's coming in hot, and you can hear him coming down quickly.
Well,
Step
time to try this old trick. Haven't used it for quite some time. Hold the light close. I can try and read it. I don't remember the words exactly.
Read faster! Read faster!
Where'd I put that pair of glasses? There they are.
Nice. And Aiden, right before hitting the ground, comes to a sudden and gentle stop. And let me
That was impressive.
drag everyone
Could
here.
have done that to begin with.
Oh, that's not nearly as much fun. It's thrilling falling, isn't it? Yes.
Now with that levitate, yep, perfect. Float them gently down to the ground. This looks to be the remains of an old campsite. You see a rotted bedroll, some spilled ink, a broken staff. There's a strange light glowing at the top of a pole. Looks like a stone the light's glowing from. There's a basin, a few other things in here.
I guess I would go and look at anything that I thought I might learn anything from.
Looks like, Cyrus, you're near some, looks like a big canvas, maybe a tent or pavilion or something there on the ground. There's looks like the poles are there in that long skinny bundle, and then off to the side you see the canvas of the pavilion stacked up just under that light. And Witch Hazel, you find give me a spot hidden roll as you look through those documents over there. And Tony has stepped into a pit trap.
Is that what the scream was?
Yes.
How?
So, Tony, give me an evade roll with a Bane, or you'll fall 5 meters and take 3d6 points of damage, which can be had with an acrobatics roll.
How? I'm looking for evade. There it is.
What's funny, if you watch this back on the video, like I can see where the trap is on my screen, and so like Luke is like almost stepping in. I'm just waiting for somebody to step in it, and you walked right into it. So yeah, that was awesome. There's an illusory floor over there, and you fall right through. Do you want to push that evade roll?
Sure.
Otherwise, you will fall and take damage. You will fall and take damage. Make an acrobatics roll. You can cut that damage in half.
I'll show me.
Do you want to push that one or take the damage? This could kill you outright.
I'll push this one too.
Oh dear. Okay, you will take...
Yeah, I'm going to take damage.
Oh, it's not bad. You take 8 damage, and you have no armor, so that'll put you at 3 hit points, so I'm going to reduce your hit points down. Aiden took a nasty fall. And he's down in a pit. Now, Witch Hazel, you find an old journal, or at least pages of an old journal here, and there's something in here that really catches your eye, and you read this just before you hear Aiden scream as he falls into the pit. It says, "The tyrant grows curious, it whispers of empire." Yeah, the illusory floor is now gone, so you do see the pit. That would be awful if he just disappeared.
Do I believe that this would have belonged to Korvelis?
Do you believe?
I do. I think that's who came here. I don't know for sure, but can I cast Find the Lost on it?
Yes, tell us what Find the Lost does.
Find the Lost. By reinforcing the invisible connections between two creatures or objects, the witch can sense the direction of its location. This spell requires an ingredient of thaumaturgic connection, such as a lock of a mother's hair for a lost child, a favourite toy for a dog, the scabbard of the king's sword. And then each additional power level increases the range tenfold, so 10 kilometres at power level 2 and 100 kilometres at power level 1, and it doesn't say what the original level 1
It's got to be 1 kilometre.
Okay.
So if this is Korvelis's, this will lead you to him.
I believe that a journal is something that people are very attached to, and they handle it very often.
Yeah, go ahead and cast that.
I will have a go.
A very excellent use of that spell. Ooh! You can have the willpower back, or you can double the range.
I think I'll double the range.
Nice.
Because I'm not sure how far underground this person's gone.
You immediately get a sense of direction, and the direction is through this path. You see a narrow passageway that whomever owned this journal is that way.
Okay. I keep that knowledge to myself just for a moment, and I look across at where Aedan has fallen down, and I say, "Are we going to go and sort that out?"
Yeah, Aedan, you have fallen quite far. You're 5 meters, so that's like 15 feet down into a pit. You've got Dunninger and Cyrus looking down at you. Looks like Aedan he's landed on his back. The wind's knocked out of him. What do we do?
I don't have a rope. Does anybody have a rope? Very carefully walk back the way I came in and then across the way the Silent Storm went, so I'm not treading anywhere new. Anyone got a rope? Anybody got a rope?
I do not.
Seems a bit soon to be losing a party member. Is there any rope around? I can see there's something bundled up here that...
Yeah, those are poles used to set up a pavilion.
Would the poles be long enough to get down enough where he could reach them?
If someone made a crafting roll, they could probably do that.
Anybody good at that? Because I'm really not. Any crafters?
Oh, almost a dragon. Man, that was close. Nope. This is where you need an elementalist with pillar and just push him up. Silent Storm takes the tarp and pulls it over. Now you could probably tear this into... No, you didn't fall in there. You could probably tear this into strips and make a rope out of it if you like. Do you want to tear that into strips and make a rope, or just dangle the whole tarp over?
How down actually is he when we look in?
He's about 5 meters down.
I'll just drop one end of the tarp over.
Yeah, it looks like it's long enough if we count the squares.
You dangle the tarp down, and Aoden, you clutch it with bloodied hands, and all you need to do is hang on. The others can pull you up. I'll have kind of a group strength roll. If one person wants to make a strength roll, that will suffice to get Aoden up. Oh boy, not the Silent Storm. Unless he wants to push.
Gee, we're starting bad.
I know.
Not just me. I feel like Homer Simpson in the ambulance falling back out. Dong,
When
dong.
he tries to jump the canyon.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, the Silent Storm puts his back into it and pulls you up, bloodied but unbound. And you've made your way out of the pit. There's at least some light here where we can see the extent of your wounds. Nothing life-threatening, but you've definitely taken a bit of a battering falling down that hole. Quiet.
As Aoden crawls out of the hole, Dunninger finishes scratching his head and says, "Oh, yes, I forgot. I have that flight spell. I forgot about this one."
Can I see if I can... I have bandages, so perhaps I could have a little go at patching him up a little bit.
If he wants to do a stretch rest, he could do a stretch rest to gain some hit points, and that's probably the best way to recover that.
Yeah.
I could also heal him with a quick spell.
Yeah, Cyrus is a cleric.
Brilliant.
Your luck
Which I think
with
is probably the best option.
your luck with clerics is not great, but you have had one survive.
No.
So.
And in fact, he can give you a little pep talk too, so you can take one condition off at least.
Now, is that for everybody?
I don't think it is. I think it's just for one. Hold on.
Yep. The Satyr ability is...
Yeah, from a chosen person.
Oh, yeah.
While he's taking a stretch rest, someone can apply first aid to him, and that would give him double the hit points back, double the d6, 2d6s back.
Yep, correct.
That might make more sense, but he doesn't get to rest later.
And there it is.
You could also
Well,
use
I could attempt a healing roll while he's resting.
Yeah, if you pass that, it'll give him an extra d6. Ooh.
Oh, of course not.
Ooh, that
Oh,
was
there you go. That's much better. Roll a d6 for us, Dunninger. And I'll add that to Aiden. Nice.
Thank you.
Well, it was not the best job, but it should hold up for the time being.
And while we're spending roughly the 15 minutes doing this, Witch Hazel, give me another spot hidden roll as you maybe scavenge around in here.
Not hidden. Sorry, I was too busy looking at Reese's cat.
Oh, yeah. You're pretty focused on the wounded Aedan.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking about the direction that I know we need to go. So
Yep.
I don't think I'll push it at this point. So be careful over there.
I'm going to move Aedan out of the pit. There we go.
So the tarp's off this sort of little shelter now. Can we see anything in there that we would have missed earlier?
So it looks like there's a bedroll and a few broken quills and some empty pots of ink.
I will pull a tarp back up out of the pit.
Okay, excellent. You want to pack that with you?
No. I travel light.
Excellent.
Since we've got the sort of the poles out, can I walk forward and just tap the ground or do the traditional 10-foot pole walk forward and see if I can stop any of the rest of us going down a hole as we go?
I wouldn't
Unless
be
someone
that
else
cruel,
would like
would I?
that. I don't know. As long as someone else would like to do that, that's fine. But I don't want us to go down another hole. It looks like it did him quite a lot of damage. So.
Can I use my healing skill while we're doing this?
So that's mostly just if someone has dropped to like 0 hit points, and that's to save the dying, to try and rescue them. The only way you can recover hit points is to do that rest that you did, or to receive healing magic, or to do like a full night's rest.
Okay. Thank you for that.
So yeah, Tina, as you tap around with the pole, the rest of the ground looks to be safe. You guys have trod through much of this, and you feel confident that there are no other illusory floors.
Right. I point out, I've got his journal here. Can I actually flick through the journal as well and just see what the last entry sort of was? Or was that the one that you already told us?
Yep, that was the last one.
That was the last one.
And much of it looks to be like alchemical symbols and drawings. There are strange sketches that look like lenses, like concave and convex pieces of glass.
All right. I started to write down what you said, and then I got distracted by a scream. What did he say? He said the tyrant. The tyrant.
He said, let's see. The tyrant grows curious. It whispers of empire.
It whispers of empire. Something's talking to him. He has an imaginary friend.
It's like the scene on Blazing Saddles. Tell them I said, ow! He gets hit with the shovel. Alright, let's go to...
I read that out to them as we walk along. The tyrant? Anybody heard of a tyrant?
A Myths and Legends roll would be appropriate. Excuse me. Witch Hazel and Silent Storm. There are many tyrants that you've heard throughout history. None of them have ever survived, and Dunninger as well. None of them have ever survived for long because they've typically been overthrown. And as a tyrant in this area, you've never heard of such things. Surely
I think this is more like, what he called his imaginary friend was the tyrant. I think this is all happening in his head or something.
Yeah, this is very, very strange to hear about a tyrant in these parts. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes, perhaps he was talking to himself. Perhaps he fell in this pit and went insane, unable to get out of the pit. That's his possibility.
It's lucky that he fell in the pit with all this camping equipment.
Well, wizards are strange folk. They can accomplish many things, yes. Perhaps he had some sort of magical means of acquiring it. Who knows?
Insta-camp. Wouldn't that be great? Alright. Well, are we going the direction that the journal told me to go?
Let's go. You find yourselves in a cavern, and up ahead the walkway is cracked. It's dark. You see a bridge over a chasm, perhaps 30 feet down into the darkness, and there is a single entity on the bridge, and this entity looks at you with a curious gaze. And let me post a picture. They look human, but somewhat incorporeal, like a spirit or a ghost. And the entity says, "You have not the right to pass here. You are not he that holds the key. Go back. The way is shut."
Does it look like a wizard?
It looks kind of wizardy. Your spell is directing you deeper onwards, beyond, like over the bridge.
Well,
I may not be he who holds the key, but I'm a Mac Daddy. I'm an OG.
Give me a performance
Let's
roll.
settle this. Yeah, let's do something.
That's fantastic. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh, darn it. That should have been a success. He says, "You are not he who has the key, and so I decree that you must flee, else dead you will be." How's that?
I'm impressed.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's go into initiative order here. If you guys want to draw a card, you can go to the 2 crossed swords. You'll see your name, and you can select a card there.
Oh, one. Ugh.
All right, Witch Hazel, you are up first.
I am going to cast Endless Misfortune at it. I weave a web of malicious fate and pernicious misfortune around the target. It suffers d6 of damage, and the witch's choice of disarm, topple, or find weak spot. As in the chaos of the combat, the target finds itself hit by its allies, placing its foot on a patch of treacherous terrain, or is struck by a rotten beam.
Ooh, I love it.
So this is fun for the GM, who gets to decide what that would look like, if it affects it at all, of course. So,
Oh, wow. That's your second dragon on a spellcasting. So you can either
Excellent.
double the damage, you can immediately cast another spell with a Bane, you can get the willpower back.
I think I will double the damage.
Okay, so 2d6.
We'll double the damage. Sorry, I'm just clicking. Now it's saying roll damage.
Nice.
5 points of damage. And what does that look like, Brandon?
So, it does take damage. Let me mark that down. And then you see it actually, it's kind of floating over the bridge. And you actually see 2 skeletons rise up beneath it from the bridge. And these 2 are going to be added to the initiative order. And when one of them comes up, let me make them visible here. It loosens some stones on the edge of the bridge, kind of bonks its head on the bridge, and a stone bounces off and clatters into this guardian spirit, and it rolls to the side, sitting on the ground, essentially now prone, saying, "Oh, like Skeletor, you oaf! You nimwit!" Let me mark him
Right,
prone.
so actually, as she's cast that, she's kind of done as creepy fingers as she possibly can, and she rolls her eyes back in her head as she does it, and then she looks over at Aoden afterwards to see if he's impressed by how spooky she was.
Nice. Aoden, you're up.
Very nice, very spooky. I have a spell, but I don't know what it does. Bone chill.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is a good
Well,
one.
let's use it.
So if you right-click on the name of the spell, and then you can read the description.
Ah, thank you.
Excellent. Then click on roll damage.
Just basking in my moment of a successful roll.
It's
Look
nearly
at
a
that.
5.
Nice.
Nobody fell.
The Silent Storm.
Not known for doing anything spooky, but
The fact that you're not talking is really unsettling.
you see his prone.
Yes. Is this a magical blade?
It's not.
It is a deft blow, but it passes right through the creature like passing a blade through a fog bank, and no damage is sustained.
Hit him with a skeleton!
Dunninger. Your fist becomes all-powerful.
Yes, my fist begins to glow as I take a step back to prepare my charge forward. Next turn.
Cyrus.
Yeah. What's with the floating skeletons? Can we see them? Or-
Yeah, you can see them now.
And are they like right next to the bridge?
Yeah, do you see them like this one here? And
Yeah, I
this
see
one here?
both of
Yeah,
them.
they're just kind of to the side of the bridge.
Okay. Well, so I will use, and I have the book. I don't have the spell in my inventory. I'll use Destroy Undead. Seems like a pretty opportune spell.
Nice. Seems like that would work really well. Ooh, nice.
So I guess I don't have the spell, so I can't do the power level. But that was the roll.
So it does.
It's
succeed.
2d6.
Perfect.
I was going to do power level 2, so it would be 3d6 to both of them. It's all undead within 10 meters.
Nice. Go ahead and roll 3d6. Nice.
These damage die tonight.
And -6. Excellent. Well done.
Hurting us more than it's hurting them. These damage dice rolls.
This skeleton, he's taken a beating, but he draws back a bow, and he will target. 1 will be Silent Storm, 2 is Cyrus, 3 is Witch Hazel, 4 is Aoden, and 5 is Dunninger. Dunninger. Ooh, Dunninger, that's going to be a hit. Ooh, Dunninger's hit for 8 points of damage. The Guardian will stand up. And do a monster attack. Spectral Headbutt. The summoned horror channels its psychic powers and headbutts an opponent. Despite the creature's lack of a physical form, the victim takes 2d4 bludgeoning and falls to the ground. 1 is Silent Storm, 2 is Cyrus. Cyrus. Do you have anything to prevent that?
No.
You will take 3 damage, and you are knocked prone. We'll do Archer with the same 1 through 5 again. 1 is Silent Storm, 2 is... Silent Storm. Arrow comes in at you. Or a bolt from a crossbow. And that's a miss. That says Dunninger, but that was against the Silent Storm. Then the Guardian will go again.
That says it succeeded.
Oh, wait, what? What's their crossbow skill? Oh, rolled a 10. Oh. That's weird. Mine said 17. Okay, never mind. That hit the Silent Storm.
Yep.
Sorry. For 7, minus any armor that you might have.
Yep.
Thank you for fessing up to that. The Guardian shows all enemies within 10 meters nightmares flashes of its mortal death. All victims become disheartened. Those who are already disheartened must choose another condition. So I think that's just going to be Silent Storm and Cyrus. So Cyrus will give me a will roll.
Oh, I thought it just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
I figured.
Yeah, it looks like it just does it.
It's not.
Correct. All right. This guy, he will... he will move over. Come on, move over. Towards Cyrus, who is on the ground. Oh, come on. Hang on. And go at you with a dagger. And he fails. Dunninger, you're up next.
Well, I will cast Stone Skin.
Nice. So that gives you armor of what, 6?
4 armor at power level 1.
Okay. And you've got that equipped now. Perfect. You can move if you like. Otherwise, it's the Silent Storm's turn.
Switch with Cyrus so he can stand up.
Cyrus, you are up.
Much obliged. Yeah, I guess he'll stand up, obviously, yeah.
Being prone sucks when there's a guy with a knife standing over you.
That it does.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
hey, it's the good.
I saw the improvement, and I was worried. Yeah.
You can double the damage or keep the willpower.
And I will double the damage. I was going to do another power level 2. I should declare that before I do the spell, because otherwise I could just choose what I want once I see what the spell is.
I trust you.
Bad. So I guess that's double. Jeez.
Whew. How do you obliterate the skeletons?
I think, yeah, they're already a little wounded, and he's a little pissed off now, so he just stands up and bangs his staff on the bridge, and they just kind of shatter into dust.
And as their bones disarticulate, they kind of hover over the side of the bridge for a moment and then slowly drift down. And you're up. You can move if you like. And it's Witch Hazel's turn.
So the Guardian is still with us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? I've been flickering madly through the journal, seeing if he's written any notes about this Guardian, if the Guardian is his, and can I cast Endless Misfortune again, but this time try to find a weak spot?
Yes.
Something that I can tell the others to help them.
You see a name written in here, and it's written in a way. It talks about that this is the key, and this is the gate, and this is the way and the path, and that name is Khazrathul. I'm gonna type that out for you. Khazrathul.
Can I call out? Is it still my turn?
Yep, it is.
Alright, Khazrathul, cease your battling and cease your prattling. Let us by, or we'll make you die.
Ooh,
And
man.
I will try that.
The Guardian
Bad rhyme.
instantly stands up erect and says, "You may pass," and steps to the side. As it steps back, if Cyrus or Silent Storm wants to hit it, they can.
Might start it off again, right?
Very much might.
Jog on, everybody! Take off and try to get through. The journal back into my pouch.
As you come to this other side, you see there are more skeletons, and they move aside to let you pass.
Oh. Come on, fellas. Let's keep going.
That's right. We bad. We bad.
And let me move Cyrus up here. Let me end our initiative
Give the
tracker.
Guardian a respectful nod as I pass by. He's very spooky.
Let me grab your tokens. We'll go to the next.
I hope nobody minds that the battle ended a bit soon. I think we probably need our hit points for later.
We've taken a little bit of a beating there, so probably not a bad idea. Let's go to the next part.
Who's bleeding?
Dunninger has taken a pretty good hit.
Okay.
As you come into this next room, you can hear voices babbling in the darkness, coming from down below. It looks to be a set of stairs, perhaps, that leads down. And Cyrus and Dunninger, you can see there looks to be maybe pens or cages here. And there's a pile of bones, Cyrus, down there near a fence or gate or something.
Yes, where's the necromancer? He knows much about bones and dead things. Perhaps he knows something about this.
Ooh,
Good on you, Tina.
roll. Excellent.
Does Dunninger need healing from Cyrus?
Oh no, I have my stone skin. Should protect me for a while.
There's nothing find the weak spots, you.
Yep.
Oh, never worry. Not against stone skin. There are no weaknesses in this armor, not like a knight's armor.
Sir, you have a mouth, don't you? Eyes, ears.
Oh, but they can be shut. I wouldn't worry.
Now, Aiden, you see these bones. They look to be human bones. Looks like several humans probably piled together. Do you want to sift through there?
Yes, I do.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Coming right up.
Ooh, you find a horn, basically an instrument in there. And as you pick it up, the bones begin to shuffle and move of their own accord as a ghoul leaps up from the pile of bones that it had been gnawing on and grasps for your hand. And we'll go right back into initiative.
Of course it does.
It was trying to stay out of there. Trying to keep quiet, but no, we have to go and poke around in the bones.
Oh yeah. Boys and their bones. What can we do?
And
Throw my arm up in the air, and Hugo flies up around us, above us.
Aiden, you're up first.
Bone chill. Do. Oh. Big money, no whammy.
Got it. Roll damage.
I did. Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, hang on. There we go. And Witch Hazel, you're up next.
Oh God. Well, I've got lots of will points back. I'm gonna cast Endless Misfortune on it.
Nice. Oh, that's your third dragon on that. Holy cow.
Wow.
That means you summon like a wedding ring, or
That's the Endless Misfortune.
I think I will. I think I might save my will points this time. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, roll damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Mark
So,
that off.
how does that look, Brandon?
So what happens is he's holding a bone that he's swinging as a club, but his grip on it slips as both the chilling touch of Aedan and this horrible moment of misfortune happens as the bone flies out of his hand as he goes to swing it, covered in saliva as it is, and he's left disarmed without his weapon to club.
Curse you, the curse of a witch!
It's his turn. He makes a monster attack. Let me see if he's got one that doesn't involve a weapon. Because there is one called Bone Club, so it's not going to be that one. He will do Scream of the Dead. Okay, that he can do. The wretched creature lets out a terrible death scream. Everyone within 10 meters, which is all of you, must make a will roll, or you will suffer a fear attack, and this will attract another ghoul who joins the fight in the next round. Oh, so... Wow, everybody
Area
passed.
that me.
Nice. Let me,
Wow, look at that!
that is really
Attribute
well done.
for 17 success.
Let me grab another ghoul.
It rolled 2d20. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
You've got some banes because of your conditions.
Okay. I got you now. Thank you.
So we're going to skip this ghoul. He'll come in next turn. Dunninger, your turn. Your power fist.
Doing actions.
Oh, well, I forgot. That would be an unarmed. I can just re-roll it.
Well, we know it's a success. You can just roll the damage. Nice. Oh, that's just enough. How do you take it out?
Yes, my fist crackles with magic, and I punch it in the face, and its head explodes as the power of my fist is unleashed upon the ghoul's head. And I then simply allow it to fall back to its pile of bones and remain there.
Nice. The Silent Storm. You can hear sounds coming from the darkness in that direction. It's perhaps another ghoul that is shuffling your way.
I seem to have a light source on me, but I don't think I should.
Did you cast Holy Light earlier?
Not as a Ronin.
Oh, you did. Oh no, that was not you. Why do you have a light source? Let's fix that. Let me turn that off. There we go. There we go.
Yep. Yeah, I choose not to
reveal your presence.
fire in the darkness. I will actually attempt to hide.
Ooh, give me a sneaking roll.
Yeah. See what this does for me.
Ooh, nice. Get a boon on your sneaking roll.
Which
Oh!
offsets the chainmail. So.
Yep, excellent. You are successfully hidden. Cyrus the Winebringer, you can hear sounds coming from just up ahead of you. Sounds like another ghoul shuffling around.
Doesn't look like it.
Can't quite see it from there. Do you double move?
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, it might be, but I
Oh,
want
there
to.
you see it. Another pile of bones and another ghoul. So, oh, and you're up again.
Look at that.
How convenient. Nice. Whew. And Witch Hazel, you're up.
I'm going to pick up a stone and go forward until I'm into range and hit it, if I can get into range.
I should have moved out of the way, too.
Yeah.
Just to be polite.
So you could throw it 8 meters, 4 squares.
That's way too far. I might just move down.
Well, you have a sling. You could use your sling if you can see it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to use my sling, but I need to get close enough to actually use it.
Well, what's the range on your sling?
It's
It
only
is 20 meters.
20.
So 10 squares.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll come down and then, if I can, get into range.
Yeah, from right there you're in range.
Great, okay. I'll pick up a grimy stone off the floor and swing my sling at him. Not very good with a sling, but you got to practice these things.
Not very good with a sling. Look at that.
Eee!
Go ahead and roll. Let's see, what's your sling's damage? It is... Oh, I'm on the measuring tool. That's why it's not working. Is 1d8 plus 1d4. Oh, wow.
Wow, eh?
Yeah, I'm not good with the sling. How do you take this thing's head off?
Just with a grimy bit of a rock, and she goes, "Watch this, Hugo!" And she sends the stone flying, and the raven above her goes, "Ah!"
And the
It's
ghoul
impressed.
hits the ground dead as could be. And we're out of initiative order. Now, Cyrus, you can see there's something in that pile of bones, in addition to a dead ghoul and bones. There's also a few other piles of bones that you can see over near you. Spot hidden roll to sift around in there.
Just.
Of course, a poison dagger.
What a treasure.
Give me an evade
This is
roll,
how I get
Cyrus.
paralyzed.
I know, right? Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Well, what a chunk.
Aiden, you find a short sword.
Yay! I'll take it.
You can't use it, but or not if you're casting magic, but you might as well take
Nope.
it. Witch Hazel, there's a pile of bones up here as well.
Yeah, very gingerly, kind of poke a little bit, pick one bone up and sort of poke it around at the others.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll.
Nah, nothing.
Well, not nothing, as some of the bones that still have a little bit of flesh on them begin to rise,
Oh.
and we're back in combat as the living dead reaches up a hand to grasp at you.
Ew.
Let me shuffle our initiative deck. And the living dead goes first. Well, he is of course going to attack Witch Hazel.
Eh?
And vile vomit. He writhes in agony while vomiting rotten flesh, intestines, and foul-smelling fluids. All opponents within 10 meters become sickly. Anyone who is already sickly must choose another condition. Let's see, within 10 meters, that is Aedan, Silent Storm, and Dunninger, but not Cyrus. Dunninger, your turn.
I will switch with Witch Hazel. I need to get these old spectacles of mine to focus. They're not a good pair.
Witch Hazel, you're up.
I'm gonna stab him with my knife. I'm gonna go, "Ew," and stab him with my knife.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Leave it.
Unreal.
Oh, I should buy a lottery ticket.
So you can do double damage. So your knife does... Oh, I'm still on the measuring tool. It does 1d8 plus... I don't think you get a strength bonus. Yep. So roll 2d8 for me.
Oh, come
Wow.
on.
How
Wait.
do you do it?
Jeez. like a death machine. She genuinely shuts her eyes and just waves the knife around towards its face. Ew, ew, disgusting.
Well, he just did vomit up a pile of liver and giblets all over you.
She's young. Can you tell?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But if you want to search in that pile, well, actually, you tried to search in the pile and found.
I tried to search in the pile.
Found nothing other than the living dead. Cyrus, you have found there is a passageway that continues on through the darkness that way. There's another pile of bones over here. There's some cages. Witch Hazel, your spell seems to indicate that the way that Cyrus is going is the way to go. We're also at our 90-minute point. If we want to take a break here, we can. Let's take a break for 8 minutes. I'm going to go cough up a lung, and when we get back, we will pick up right where we left off. I'm actually doing better than I thought, but I've been holding in a cough for quite some time, so I'm going to go and go outside and hack like I'm, been smoking 3 packs a day for 20 years, like the Marlboro Man, and I will see you all in just a few minutes.
My fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. I drink my last potion. I charge through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down. The DM no bloody. I leave with the princess. A satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. The king honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, welcome back. Please sound off if you're here.
Hello.
Hello, Luke.
Hello.
Hello, Tony.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello, Tina. Hello, Henrik. And there's Reese. Welcome back, everyone. Let's jump back into it. So,
Before we go forward, I should like to do my my stretch rest if I could.
yes.
And then if anyone wouldn't mind that if someone doesn't need one, that arrow cuts deeper than I would like to admit, I could definitely use an additional healing roll.
I could do it.
Yeah, so Witch Hazel, give me that healing roll. Oh, that was well done there, Denninger. Yeah. Recover an additional 1d6, Denninger, if you like. I'll let Tina roll that 1d6.
Well, with her luck tonight with dice. I'll definitely
know.
take it.
That's why I wanted
yes.
her to roll it. Yep, there we go.
This cannot last.
Well, I feel new again. Quite good. Back up to full. Should be good.
Excellent. Now, Cyrus, Cyrus has gone into that little passageway there. Are you scouting up ahead?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let me take
It's worrying that he asked that.
I'm going to put you right there. Let me take you to that spot. Now, you've played this before, so I know that you know what's there. But that's where you are. You see that room that you might remember. Let me grab you guys individually, and I'll put you in there. That way it keeps your lights and stuff on. And let me pull...
Here you go. I call him down to my arm again, since we're going into a smaller place.
And let me pull... Chisel... And let me grab Aiden. Okay, we should all be in this room. This room here is eerily quiet. There are several broken pieces of wood. Looks like shutters. In fact, the door that you came through looks like it has horizontal shutters on it as well. There's another great pile of broken lumber over here with shutters as well. Now, right there, Cyrus, when you step there, something happens.
Should have taken my pole.
A strange blue light begins to glow. Now, Cyrus, and this will also put Dunninger in the path of this light. I need the two of you to make a Constitution roll, or you will become scared. Ooh, rolled from an 18 to a 5. You are both okay, but that blue light washes over you and it feels very uncomfortable. Now there, you're out of that blue light, Cyrus, and you feel a little bit safer there.
Do we think those are the lights that were shining up before?
These do seem like very strange lights. They seem to have an effect if it makes one sickly, almost. Perhaps this is the light or something like unto it.
Don't get decapitated.
Now there's a lot of blood there, Cyrus. You see an awful lot of blood on the ground. Maybe this area is not as safe as you originally thought.
Does there appear to be some sort of crystal or something producing this magical glow?
Yeah, so it looks like this light is coming from some sort of it's almost like stained glass. There's like a window, and the shutters, you can see that they are broken down here on the ground and have fallen off. Now, when the Silent Storm steps over there, a red light begins to glow. And the Silent Storm and Witch Hazel, you are both struck with this red light. I need a Constitution roll, or you will become exhausted.
That's bad, because I'm already sickly.
Nice. And again, the same thing. It looks like There is broken slats in the window there that the light is passing through.
Okay, so if we can just get all these shutters back up, that'll be good. We can stop these lights. Is there blood on the ground?
Yes, it's definitely blood.
Look up at the ceiling. Like, what made the blood? Did something land on people, or?
So I'm going to turn the lights on this scene so you can see the ceiling, because as these other lights glow, you would see all of this. So let me turn off the token vision. Can you see the entire scene now?
Huh?
So there are two yellow lenses up here, and they look like they might be directed immediately down at this big patch of blood.
Get out of there!
That I just so conveniently stepped into the middle of.
Alright, so we choose between creepy light or bloody floor. A little bit hard to get between them.
Well, perhaps we, like the witch suggested, we could cover up the lights.
Can I chuck a rock up at with my sling up at this one up here?
Sure.
I'm not saying it won't trigger something, but, you know.
Oh my goodness. You strike it true, but it does not shatter, it does not move. It seems impervious to normal harm.
I shrug at the others.
Nothing happened when I was standing here.
Nope.
Cyrus made it as far as he did.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Right there, a green light begins to glow. And
Naturally.
Aiden, I will need you to make a constitution roll, or you will become dazed. You make it, but when all three lights begin to glow, those two round windows shine down on those bloody marks on the floor, and a ray of disintegration blasts down. This will get Cyrus, Witch Hazel, and Silent Storm. So you guys can't see, but I'll show you.
Sorry.
So you know I'm not lying. I've got a little box. It says safe squares until they're not safe. So the three of you will take 5d4 damage.
Ooh.
You get a chance to mitigate some of this. Let me roll this. A constitution roll can cut this in half. So so the Silent Storm failed. Cyrus, you made it, so it's 13 damage if you fail. So Silent Storm will take 13. Your armor can reduce that, but then your armor's going to take some damage. And then if you pass, you're going to take 7. Witch Hazel, do you push that?
I think I maybe have to. Because I think it's more damage than I can take. Okay.
So yeah, you'll take 13.
That's me down.
Do you have any armor? That's right, you don't have armor.
Nah, she just got layers of clothes.
The Silent Storm, your armor will be reduced by 2 points. So I'm going to manually reduce your chainmail.
Sure.
Armor rating from 4 to 2. as pieces of it just melt off. Witch Hazel is down.
Just a pile of clothes with a raven flying above her.
Well, you're dying. You're not dead yet, but you've taken.
She's just got so many layers that when she collapses to the ground, you can't actually tell there's a person in there anymore.
Like a bundle of rags.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, no.
Oh, are we waiting on me? Do I need to make a death roll?
Yes. Actually, make a Constitution roll to see if you take any severe injury.
We all know what I don't want to get here.
Right.
Nah, I'm not going to push it.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Let's roll. Oh, crushed genitals.
Don't believe it.
Nice.
I don't believe it. Is that even in this game? Like, that's invasion.
So I actually added a couple
Again.
injuries to the injury table. That's awesome.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
Yeah, I added a few custom injuries. So you have half movement now. That will last for... It'll take 5 days to recover from that.
This is my second young lady with crushed genitals, just so you all know that weren't playing in the other game.
Now make a death save.
You might prefer to die.
Well, you got a success. Now, we've got our healer right there on hand. Cyrus, can you help her at all?
Yeah, I think he would definitely do a power level 1 spell, just declaring it ahead of time.
Okay.
Try to.
Nice. Nice. Recovers 8 hit points. Let me put that back on there. There we go. And likewise on the Silent Storm.
Yep. Oh, not quite so good, but...
Thank you, Cyrus.
Well, what happened to the
Brushes
Silent
herself
Storm?
off.
Oh, that's not good healing there, but you're welcome.
Yeah, what did you do to them? Sorry.
Heal myself.
Back there.
Why not?
There we
Let's
go.
get out of here.
The demon.
And 6 recovered for Cyrus. You'll pass through that green light to go up those steps. That's a Constitution roll.
God.
Or you will become dazed.
Daze is a bad one, but for you to do.
Silent Storm is good.
If I pull my cloak over myself, will it protect me?
That will give you
Ooh.
a boon on the roll. Nice. Cyrus, do you push that?
Well, in fact, if I push it, I don't have to take dazed, right? I could push, say, take disheart. I think I would then.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. The only downside is if it fails, it's 2. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Alright, let me...
Wow.
Excellent. Let's go to the next room. Okay. This room, this is where your spell has led you, Witch Hazel. is to this room. And you see a strange circular chamber. There's a ring of floating stone shards orbiting slowly around a central dais. And on that dais it looks like a throne that has been melted down. There's a few items there, a staff, you see some spectacles, a book, a few things that may have belonged to a wizard, but that throne has become melted. And as you enter into the room, you see a being emerge from those shadows. And it is not much more than a giant sphere, a ball with an eye, a mouth, and eye stalks. And as it looks at you and regards you all with curiosity, it says, "You entered my home with fire and steel. Remain still, let me examine you. Perhaps I'll allow one of you to serve me."
No?
So be it.
No, that's just me. Don't, the others can make their own choices.
Whoops. He summons up... Why did everybody disappear? There we go. He summons up 4 little eye stalks that pull off of... or little eyeballs that float off from stalks on his head. And he says, "I will study you nonetheless. Willing or unwilling, you will be my subject. Korvelis thought he could control me. I will show you the meaning of control." And let's...
Oh, he's not
roll
Korvelis.
initiative.
Oh.
You know, we're looking for the same guy.
Yeah.
Maybe we could help each other out here.
Yeah.
So he goes first. His first move is going to be to summon those eye stalks. So that first turn will be negated. But he has ferocity, so he goes multiple times. So then he will go again. And let me roll an attack. I'll do random attacks for him. Blinding Ray. He targets a foe within 10 meters with a blast from an eye stalk that causes blindness. The victim acts as if in darkness until the floating tyrant is slain. The blindness may be lifted with a Dispel at level 2 or spending an action to make a will roll with a Bane. He's going to have to move a little closer. Let me see who he's going to go after. 1 is Silent Storm, 2 is Cyrus, 3 is Aedan, 4 is Dunninger, 5 is Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel.
I watched it roll. It went, nah, yeah, let's get Witch Hazel.
He comes down here. Let's see. There's close enough. And will blast you with blindness. Now, you can evade this, or you can take the hit.
I'm going to cast Precognition.
Ooh, okay.
I can send myself into the future, allowing me to react quickly during combat, granting me a boon in any evade roll.
I love it.
I am... Oh no, I'm not dazed. Amazing. Oops, I didn't do it as a boon then. Oh.
Yeah, roll again.
Alright. And then I will cast the spell so that I use up the will points.
So it's still going to be a fail. But you can push it.
Alright, I'll push it. Oh.
Nice. So you can move, you can also move 1 square as you avoid this blinding ray. Nice.
That would have been bad if I'd actually not succeeded
Right.
at that. Since I'd done that first. I'll move a square. I'm gonna get behind Aedan. I don't know. I might go that way. Can I jump past? Go up there?
With a dragon, yes.
Thank you. Excuse me! Excuse me! That's bad. That's very bad.
Okay. A beam of coherent light erupts from this eye spawn and pierces armor and flesh. It can be dodged, but can only be parried by a shield. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It can only go after Aedan or Silent Storm. So 1 is Aedan, 2 is Silent Storm. Silent Storm. Do you take that hit? Well, potentially a hit. It has to make an attack roll. Yeah, so you can make an evade roll, or a parry roll. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You avoid that. You can also move a square, and you can position the enemy. Even though it's a ranged attack, I'm going to say you get him in a bad position with the dragon. Where do you want to put him? You can do a counter attack if it was melee, but I don't think with ranged that works.
Can I use my shield to redirect it at one of the others?
Yes, fantastic. I love it. You could. Well, the only one in range, you could redirect it back at him.
That'll work.
Perfect. So let me roll damage on him. That is fantastic. And ooh, he takes 7. Nice. Oh, and it takes him out.
Excellent.
Give him the damage.
Silent Storm does not know how to sign "Stop hitting yourself."
This one then swoops in and will. He can get a little bit closer. He can get to right there. And 1 will be Witch Hazel, 2 is Silent Storm, 3 is Aedan. Goes after Aedan. And a beam of coherent light flashes out from his eye. And that is a hit. You can try to evade this. It'll cost you your action for the round, or you can take this hit.
Let's try to evade it.
Okay, give me an evade roll. Nice. You can move 1 square. This one will come in. You will double move to there. Dunninger, you're up.
Yes, well, I'm going to begin moving up away from the Khazrathul, the All-Seeing. And while I'm moving, I will begin casting a spell.
Okay. What spell? Flight. Excellent.
Oh. That's a good one. Wow.
That's excellent.
It's rank 3, right?
Yep.
Yes, it's interesting, though. It only requires Levitate, which is a tier 1, so you only need that spell to then learn Flight.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. I have a mentalist, and I did not know that, so noted.
Yeah.
Yes.
The prerequisite is only Levitate. So this at power level 1, you can fly freely with movement rating 6. Excellent. So if you still have, you've used. Do you have any movement left? No, you've used.
No, I
movement?
moved my full 10 meters, but I now have. I'm floating a foot or 2 off the ground.
I'll put you are flying. It's like the Vandal song idea for a movie about the boy who could fly, but it was only for a foot or 2 and only an inch or so high. Let's go to, let's see, Aedan, you used your turn to evade. Cyrus, you're up.
Right. Cyrus is going to try to send a divine burst at this Khazrathul. Power level 3, because why not?
Good idea.
Oh no!
Okay.
It's always a power level 3.
I have the table. Let me find it.
Because
That
that's why.
hurts.
Let's see.
Is it not enough pain that was at power level 3?
Let me... I'll drop the table in. If you click on that, and then probably it'll have like draw a card or something at the bottom. Oh, it leaves you dazed. Well, that sucked.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Witch Hazel.
I think I used my turn to evade, did I?
Yes, you did. You did. I forgot to mark you as taking your action. Silent Storm, you're up. You use defensive, so you can still go. Double slash.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Oh, shoot. Would have been perfect here.
He does that, like, looking at your thing, but there's, like, too many eyes, so it's like... But honestly, he wants to take things off the board. So he's going to attack this dude.
Perfect. These little guys are pests, but they're easily dealt with.
That's what I'm hoping.
Ooh, ooh.
Not quite easy enough. Nope.
Nope. Khazrathul. Disintegrate. The central eye, the many-eyed tyrant flashes with a white-hot light, disintegrating the unfortunate victim out to a range of 30 meters. The attack deals 5d4. A successful con roll reduces the damage by half. So this could attack anyone. So 1 is Silent Storm, 2 is Aedan, 3 is Cyrus, 4 is Witch Hazel, 5 is Dunninger. 3 is Cyrus. Do you have anything to try to avoid this?
Nope,
Like
I
an
just rolled a
evade?
demon.
Give me a con roll. Oh, nice.
Excellent.
You will take 6. Not bad, not bad at all. This eye spawn will come over. Right there. And 1 is Witch Hazel, 2 is Cyrus, 3 is Aedan, 4 is Silent Storm, 5 is Dunninger. Get all of you. Dunninger comes at you. Let me see if he hits. Nope, that's a miss.
Oh, good.
We go to round 2. Aedan, you're up first.
Bugger, look at that. 3 Iceborne in a row after you.
Let's have a little fun. We'll start here. The one just down to my right.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it with the Bone Chill.
Bone Chill. Nice, roll damage.
Nice.
Let me grab that guy. Nice, you splatter him with Bone Chill. You can move if you like.
Yeah, I was going to go and hide over there.
Alright, 1 is...
There's room for 2.
1 is Dunninger, 2 is Aedan, 3 is Cyrus... 3 is Witch Hazel, 4 is Cyrus, 5 is Silent Storm.
Oh,
Goes after Witch Hazel. Let's see if he hits. You can choose how to respond. Yeah, that's going to be a hit. Do you want to take that hit, or you can use your turn to evade? If you have a shield, you could parry this.
I don't have a shield. I don't have anything like that. I could use precognition again. What sort of damage have they been doing?
2d4.
I might take it. I will take the damage, not evade. Otherwise, I won't get to do anything again.
So 4, and I'll let you apply that to yourself. I don't think you have any armor.
No.
This one's going to be a little more selective. 1 is Dunninger, 2 is Aedan. Dunninger.
Wait, Khazra-Thrul, call off your minions and come over here and I'll pledge loyalty to you. I have many spells I can share with you.
Give me a roll. Is that a bartering roll or persuasion? I'm gonna say that's more of a persuasion.
My persuasion is better.
Yeah, I think it's more of a persuasion.
Ooh!
Spells, you say? And he...
Yes, come closer here and I can pledge to you.
That eye calls off its blast, and it actually backs away. Cyrus, your turn.
I guess Cyrus is going to use that spell again. We'll see how that goes.
1 demon later.
Oh, well, it's not a demon. Might as well push. We come this far.
Nice.
Yeah!
Alright, and remind me what spell this is.
This is Divine Burst.
Nice.
If it's a demon, that does an extra d6, but I don't think it is.
It is not a demon. And so this is all on Khazra-Thul?
Yes.
Okay. The blast hits him and he staggers slightly. That was you almost cut him in half. That was a really, really
Wow.
strong hit.
Ooh.
Witch Hazel.
I'm going to come forward 2 squares so that I can get everybody in range, I think. Move forward, damn you. And I'm going to, at power level 3, cast Endless Misfortune at the 2 eyeballs and also Khazra-Thul.
Nice.
Because, you know, how many goes am I going to get?
All right. You've rolled a dragon every time you've done this. Oh,
Not this
no,
time.
not that time.
I'm angry. I've got to push it.
Oh, it has let you down. The misfortune
it's
is
let me
yours.
down. Alright. And yeah, I'll just move back a couple if I've still got any movement left, which I presume I have. And
Khazra-Thul is going to move away from the Silent Storm. This will provoke an attack of opportunity. I'm going to give him a dodge roll to see if he can get away. And he does. So he moves away. He moves back to the platform. And on his way, he's going to stop about here. And he's going to blast that searing blast right at Cyrus, who hit him with that divine light. Cyrus is going to be 2d8 slashing damage. Do you have anything to avoid that? Cyrus is drilled, for 10 points.
ouchie.
That says Witch Hazel, but that was Cyrus. Does that drop you to 0?
It does.
Give
By
me a-
-3.
Give me a Constitution roll. Nice, no permanent injury. But you drop. And Khazra-Thul says, "Sorcerer, your friends are not in agreement. That foul one blasted me with divine light, against which I have no protection.
Woo!
Now that he is down, all of you bend the knee, pledge your allegiance to me, or meet the same fate as your friend." The Silent Storm is up next.
I'm sorry, did I take 10 points of damage there that I
No,
missed?
so I had accidentally targeted you instead of
great.
Cyrus, so
Okay.
you're good.
Oh, sorry, Cyrus. That was great for me. Yeah, get it.
Nice. Let me apply that. Splatters that eye. And Dunninger, you're up.
Yes, Kazrathul, allow me passage across your pit here, that I might come and pledge allegiance to you by showing you one of my most sacred and well-kept spells.
Ooh. Give me another persuasion roll. And you can add a boon to this. Wow. Korvelis thought he knew all there was to know of magic. Korvelis was wrong. Would you sit upon his throne?
No, I would see that you sit on the throne and that I serve you and we gain knowledge as allies.
I would ask you to fly across, but your magic will not work. Over the blue light, over the pit, it will work here, on the throne.
Well, I will get a running start. Perhaps I can leap upon these stones and make it across.
Yeah, give me maybe an acrobatics roll. You can add a boon because you are flying. Oh, didn't seem to matter. So you... Wow. So you leap into the air and your flight spell immediately stops. And you find yourself falling, but only a few inches, and then you just float. But your momentum continues to carry you onwards. And I'm going to put you right at the edge of the stones. That would be a double move, or I can put you back to here, and that would be a single move.
No, I will move here. On my next turn, I will show him Stone Skin, one of my most powerful spells.
Kazrathul's turn. He will forego an attack, and he will scan you. It's a form of sense magic. He is detecting everything about you, the spells you know, the power that you hold, your long-held secrets, your dreams and aspirations. And he looks at you, curious. Curious, that dagger you have, that ring that you wear, that chess set, all of these things are precious. That pyramid, I would have that above all. But
yes, well, first let me pledge my loyalty, and then we shall share the artifacts I found.
Do your friends share in your aspirations?
Well, I cannot speak for them.
Then let them die as the heretics they are. And it'll go to his next turn, and he will do an attack. A monstrous bite, so he will move over. The only one he can reach is Silent Storm. And he will...
Now, Silent Owl.
Yeah, he will chomp at the Silent Storm. You can do defensive if you want to try to avoid this. Otherwise, you'll take 3d6 piercing and be knocked prone. Oh, no.
Oh.
Silent Storm. Oh, you don't take much. You take 8. Oh, but your armor only blocks 2 of it.
Mm.
And then you will be knocked prone. Let me mark you prone. Does that drop you to 0?
Exactly.
Make a Constitution roll. See if your genitals are crushed as well. Nope, your
They're not.
genitals are intact. Cyrus, do you rally yourself?
Yeah, definitely. With the Bane, right?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
man. No, it's pretty comfy down here. Give me that death roll.
That's lucky.
There we go. That's at least a good one. Silent Storm, do you rally yourself?
Sure, why not? No.
No. And how about that death roll?
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Nice. The Eye Spawn. 1 is Aedan, 2 is Witch Hazel.
What happened to... Oh, because... Did I have to evade again? Or did I get missed then?
Why did you...
Because according to what I can see, I'm number 2 in
Yeah.
the round.
Sorry. Go ahead. Which... Yeah, I don't know... I don't know what happened. Sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
just
Tina.
gonna run
having
forward
a
and
day.
drop to my knees. That's okay. You know well. I'm gonna drop to my knees beside Cyrus and get some bandages out and try to
excellent.
actually.
So that's a healing
Try to
roll,
get him
and
up.
there's no Bane if you have bandages.
Right. I might cast Bribe Fate, if that's okay, which means I can grant myself a boon which would just cancel out my Bane on this
Ooh,
one.
Okay.
And you then, at your discretion, get to choose a meaningful role going
Ooh.
forward for me to make where I have to do it with the Bane.
Perfect.
So,
It'll probably
I
be
will-
a death save.
alright, so I will... Ugh. So I will just turn angry off for a second and just roll it. Right, and then I'll put it back on.
Nice. Roll
Success.
1d6.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cyrus.
Better than nothing. Cyrus, you get 1 hit point back. The Eye Spawn. 1 is Aedan, 2 is Witch Hazel. It will attack. It goes for Witch Hazel. And it will attack you. Let's see if it hits. No, it misses.
Hey.
Dunninger, your turn.
Yes, Kazrathul will turn and watch, and I will show you the spell as I land on the platform.
Okay. There's a bunch of stuff on the platform. This is all of Korvelis's magical stuff here. There's a spell book. It's steel bound. There's a handful of minor magical curios. There's a gemstone. There's a small flask of black lotus oil. There's an amulet. There's a quiver of 8 arrows with glowing lightning bolts etched down the length of the shafts. There's an enchanted staff. There's a pouch that looks like it holds far more than it should. There's a set of armor, of plate that seems slick as though it's coated in grease. And then there are a set of spectacles, small round glasses.
Yeah, very, very many splendid treasures, but I will cast my spell and I will call on my ring to give me a boon.
And Kazrathul turns to watch. Now, Kazrathul goes up the next 3 times, so hopefully this is a great spell. Yes. Fascinating, wonderful spell this is. But I have seen better. That is a mere trivial matter to cast such things.
Yes, yes, well give me time, I will show you what else I know.
Kazrathul. Ooh. Did Kazrathul just... No, Kazrathul did a bite. So disintegration. 1 is Aedan, 2 is Witch Hazel, 3 is Cyrus. Ooh, this could be fatal. Cyrus, I need a Constitution roll. Do you want to push that?
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, I want him to.
All right. What's your max hit points?
He's got 1. And he's got 14 health.
14.
Max.
So as long as you don't take 15 points of damage here or more, you'll be okay.
Oh, I think that's likely.
Oh, that's
isn't
a
it?
lot.
Oh, whew.
Oof, no. 12. So you drop to 0. And again, that says Witch Hazel. That should be on Cyrus. Make that con roll. Yep, no permanent injury. Khazrathul goes again. Anti-magic shell. All magic items, attacks, or spells within 20 meters are ineffective. That will also include your stone skin, Dunninger.
His next turn is immediately, though.
Oh, yep. So your stone skin flashes off, and then it comes right back on. Feeble Ray. He focuses on either Aedan or Witch Hazel. Strikes them with an enfeebling ray. 1 is Aedan, 2 is Witch Hazel.
Evil.
Witch Hazel. You can. Let's see. You will be. You cannot act on your next turn unless you succeed on a strength roll with a Bane. Aedan, your turn.
Now is that double Bane then for me?
Yes.
Because I've already got a Bane. You never
Any
know.
spell I cast is going to be ineffective. Is that correct?
No, because that was just until his next turn, and his next turn was right away.
Okay. Wow. Just trying to ruin his evening.
Oh, I'm glad you did it at power level 3, because he has a permanent protector cast on him that level 1 spells just don't work. Now, the one that Luke did was a divine magic. It wasn't a magical spell. So go ahead and roll damage, and I'm going to reduce that by 1d6. So I'm going to take away the last 6 that was rolled, which was a 1. So he's going to take 12 damage. That was a good hit. He's got a little bit of armor. Does armor work through this? Not reduced by armor. Yep. So he takes 12. Good hit, and blood falls freely from him. Cyrus, do you rally?
Not likely, but we will see.
That's a lot of dice. Oh, man. Nope.
Oh.
How about that death save? Ooh, thank goodness that wasn't a demon. Khazrathul. Monstrous Bite. Let's see. Is Witch Hazel? You're not down. He's going to go after Witch Hazel.
I'm enfeebled.
sorry.
I've fallen
I've
to the
moved
ground
you.
beside Cyrus after healing him. So
He's going to come and bite you. Now you can.
I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
you can't
I'm
do anything.
enfeebled.
That's right.
No.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. You take 15. Now what's your?
My full hit points were 12.
And what are you at now?
I'm at 4.
Or you've taken 4 points. So
Before
you're at 8?
no, oh sorry, yeah, no, I'm at yeah, now why have I still got my amount of hit points even though I've crossed 4 off? Yeah, so I've got 8 left.
Okay, perfect. So then when you take that 15, that's not enough to kill you, but it does drop you to 0. So you'll need to make another
Right,
Constitution
okay.
roll.
Okay. Nah, I'm not pushing it. It's my last thing I've got left. Mind you, I am unconscious anyway, so... Broken nose.
As you fall, you hit the ground, your nose just shatters. Let me
I
drag
need
that
to
onto
take
your
that.
table.
Okay, and take a death roll.
Only on, it'll be on your turn. You'll take one, so you don't need to take one
okay.
yet. So, and your broken nose will heal in 3 days. The eye spawn. Well, that's going to go after Aodin.
That's 3 of us down now, right?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And Aodin, that's going to be a hit. Now, you can use your action to try to evade that. It'll cost you your action for the round, or you can take that hit.
I want to take the hit.
You are hit for 2 points of damage. I'll apply that to you. No problem. Nice. Kazrathul, of course, he's going to go after you now. But then it's your turn after that.
Okay.
If he gets anti-magic shell, you're screwed. Oh no, well, blinding ray. He's going to blind you. So you will act as if in darkness until the floating eye tyrant is slain. This may be lifted with a dispel at level 2. We're spending an action to make a will roll with a bane. You can choose to be blinded, or you can try to evade this ray as it fires in at you.
Let's make that evade roll.
Okay, give me an evade roll. That'll cost you your action for the round. Do you push it?
Yes.
Oh.
No, you are blind. So I'm going to mark you as blind. This will mean that you don't see much on the screen. Where's blind? Right there. Your vision.
I don't see it coming.
Yeah, you won't see it coming. Alright.
We'll sit here and sing the blues, y'all.
Aodin, it would have been your turn, but you tried to evade and failed. Silent Storm, do you rally?
No.
Not with those rolls. Give me that death roll. Oof. 1 success and 1 fail.
Kazrathul, please come to the center. The wizard's blind. Let me show you some more of my magic.
Give me a persuasion roll. And you can add a boon to this. Since you have not attacked him.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit
Oh,
there.
sorry. Go ahead and give me another persuasion roll with a boon. He turns and considers. Do you want to push that?
No, no.
Uh-oh.
He will take an action. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. Kinetic Blast. He will blast Aodin with an eye stalk. Aodin will take 2d4 damage. Will be pushed the same distance away. Aodin takes 6 points of damage. I'll mark that off on you. And you are just slammed up against the wall and you slide up just a little bit, and then Khazra-Thul will turn, and then everyone else is down, and he will float back over here. Now, Witch Hazel, you can try to rally yourself.
I can try, but I think this is still the turn where I'm enfeebled.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
I couldn't evade. So how does that actually affect my, what I'm about to try to do? Or can I do anything?
It's a strength roll. Sorry, it's not a rally. It's a strength roll with a bane if you want to try. So every turn you can try again to no longer be enfeebled.
All right, so I have to add an extra bane because I'm already exhausted. Nope, not pushing it.
Still enfeebled. So you just can't do any sort of physical thing. You could do like some spells that don't require anything physical, like movement or...
Oh, I thought... Because I am actually unconscious, aren't I?
No, I don't think so. I still show you with hit points. Did you get knocked out?
No, because I took 15 damage before.
That's right. Okay, just hasn't been marked. Okay, yeah. So never mind.
Yeah.
So it's... Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's a
Death
will...
roll.
Yeah, will roll with a bane if you want to try and do that.
Will roll. Oh yeah, because I actually... I'm up!
You are up. Now, you need to make... That takes your action, but now you need to make your death save. So make a death roll now, but you stagger back up to your feet. And you succeed on your death roll. Dunninger. You can see Witch Hazel beginning to rise up to her hands and knees as Khazra-Thul comes close.
Well, does it look like Khazra-Thul doesn't have much left, like he's been gravely injured?
Well, give me a healing roll. He's below half, but he's a stout creature. You do see blood.
Yes,
trickling from his body.
Khazra-Thul, watch as I cast another spell that I think you'll find quite impressive. Though my willpower grows low, perhaps you could lend me some that I could show you more of my magic.
He says, take that amulet. And you see the amulet on the ground. I'll put it into chat. The problem, it'll take an action to pick up that amulet. But let me put it into the chat.
Well, let me show you the spell that I wish to. It's called Power Fist.
What use have I for this? I have no hand or fist.
No, but certainly it could be applied to your eye stalks. They seem to be quite powerful. Eye spawn, powerful little creatures.
You gonna power fist him?
And I will call on my pyramid for a boon.
Ooh.
Good one.
Yes, stay here and I will show you more. I can use that amulet.
It's remarkable. Your skin is as stone. Your hand is as iron.
Yes, and I will try and do some hypnotic gestures, as I am a mentalist, to hold his attention and lull him so that he's not on his guard.
He will... Ooh. I'm going to flip a coin. Odd, he will stay and watch, mesmerized by this magic. Even, he's going to go after and finish Aedan.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's going to stay and watch. He thinks that
Well,
Aedan...
The Mentalist was a good series.
Yeah, he thinks... right. He thinks that Aedan, Witch Hazel, Cyrus, Silent Storm, he thinks they're all gone at this point. They were no challenge to him. Aedan...
Yes, I'm hoping to buy them time that they might heal before he grows wise to this little plan.
Aedan, you are up. You've got 3 hit points. You were slammed up against the wall. What do you do? You are blind as well.
Right, so I couldn't hit him with a rock on my luckiest day, right?
Nope. You can, to recover from the
Anything I can
blindness...
do to heal myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the... It's a will roll with a bane. It costs you your action. If you pass that, you're no longer blind.
We'll roll with 1 bane.
You may get an extra one for conditions, depending on if you have the condition or not. Hey, you are no longer blind. That costs you your action. You can still move, but you just can't take an action. Let me remove blind. There we go. And you can see that Witch Hazel is getting up to her feet. She's still bleeding badly.
Oh, yeah.
And then we go to the Silent Storm. Do you rally?
No.
No. Make a death save. Nice. One more of those and you'll be back on your feet. Dunninger.
Oh yes, this amulet. Let me acquire it, and I will show you more magic, Khazrathul. I promise that you'll be impressed with my spells.
You can sense him going through your mind as though he's trying to determine what spells you have that he might not. And none of them really seem to hold his attention. He's weighing your usefulness, you can tell. And perhaps
Well, certainly my mental strike, certainly that would prove useful. The ability to strike an opponent's mind with nothing but a thought. You wouldn't even need to use your eye rays to do so. You could simply strike their mind with your own. That certainly would prove useful to you, Khazrathul the Great and Mighty Powerful.
Nice. Flattery will get you everywhere. So you pick up the amulet.
Yes, does that take my action?
Yes, it takes an action to pick up an item, so you can drag that onto your character sheet. If you can find it in the chat, if not, I can put it on there for you.
I got it. I put it in my inventory.
Give me a a mentalism roll, just to see if you can identify the amulet as you pick it up. Yeah, you know that this is imbued with a magical charge of 12 willpower points, and once it's spent, the charges are lost. It can be recharged with a charge spell, as this has had magic seal previously cast on the item. So that gives you a pool of 12 willpower points you can pull from. We go to Cyrus. Cyrus, you are down. Do you want to rally? No, you do not. How about that death save? Nice. Got a success on there. Khazrathul. So rallied is just Witch Hazel or up is just Witch Hazel and Aedan. Khazrathul. He will do a feeble ray. He will come out and he will blast Aedan with a feeble ray. This way you cannot act on your next turn unless you succeed on a strength roll with a bane. If you want to give me... You can do that strength roll with a bane now if you want, Aedan. Yeah, you will... Unless you want to push it, you will not be able to act on your next turn. Ooh, nope. Witch Hazel.
Had to try.
Had to give it a shot.
Witch Hazel's going to try to bandage Cyrus and get him up again.
Okay, it's a healing roll.
Yeah, I don't think we've used my Bane from before, so I won't cast that spell again. I'll just have to go with the Bane. Like, get up! Because I'm angry.
No.
Sorry.
And then give me that death save.
Now you're real angry.
Yeah. No. Don't die angry now.
Oof, and that's a fail.
It's one of each.
The eye spawn will lace a shot. Let's see. 1 is Aedan, 2 is Witch Hazel. If it hits Witch Hazel, it's a failed death save.
Come on, one.
Well,
Oh.
neither of them's good, really, are they?
Ouch.
If it hits, we'll see
No.
if it hits. Has a bane because you're obscured by. Oh no, obscured by a token. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. And he gets a mishap. He breaks his eye. He's blinded. He has a bane until he's repaired by an artisan. Khazrathul. Anti-magic shell. All spells within 20 meters are ineffective until his next turn. Cyrus, your turn. You do rally, and now make your death roll. You may come out of this with hit points. Ooh, do you push it?
No.
Yeah. But you are up, so now you'll be able to act on your next turn. Witch Hazel.
It jumped by me again for some reason.
Sorry, Witch Hazel, go for it.
So is it... Azrathul's still attacking us, right? Even though he's
Yes.
having a conversation at the same time. And the Silent Storm is up, right?
No, Silent Storm is down.
Alright, I will go forward and try to badger him. I'm like, come on, everybody, you gotta get on your feet.
No.
Nope, that's a no, sorry. She's
now
just scrambling around in her own blood and everybody else's blood, and she's got bandages trailing behind her, and she's doing a really bad job, and she's thinking about how she should have taken that first aid course.
And now you need to make a death roll. This one's going to be with a bane. I'm going to call up your bad luck.
Ooh. Okay.
If you get a demon, you are dead.
That's with a double bane.
Ooh. That's a fail. One more fail, and Witch Hazel is done for.
She's gonna go home and be a shepherd if she
Yeah.
gets out of this.
Yeah, don't push that one. Aedan, you are up, sir.
Would Aedan be willing to switch with Dunninger?
Sure.
Dunninger, you are up.
Alright, I will call on the magic of the amulet to cast a mental strike.
Okay.
I'll just have to add the willpower to myself to cast it.
Yeah, just add the ones that you would pull out of it. Nice. No, he has magic shield, so it will reduce it. So I'm going to take away your last d6 that you rolled. Or he has protector, sorry, not magic shield. So the last d6 you rolled was a 3, so 8. So it takes 9. It's not enough to
And then I will
drop
say, "Oh, great Khazrathul, my apologies. Your intellect was so great that when I went to cast the spell upon the mage, my mind was drawn to your own. You must forgive me, but now you've at least tasted the power of that spell."
He will whirl at you with hatred in his eye. And he says, "You will die first." And his eye spawn immediately floats over and blasts you with a ray of light that sears flesh and scalds bone.
Well, that was my last try. This is probably going to be a TPK.
Oh.
Dunninger, do you have anything to prevent that?
No.
You'll take 8 damage minus your stone skin.
Thankfully, that's no damage.
Now Khazrathul goes 3 times. Oh boy. Fear Ray. So this will be a will roll with a Bane against Dunninger. Oh wow. Okay, you're good.
Excellent.
Monstrous Bite. He will come over to you and bite you. This is probably the best possible thing for you because now you can punch him.
If you're still alive when you get there.
Ooh, yeah, he will chomp you for 11 minus your armor. I'm going to mark you prone.
Wait, Khazrathul, I've not shown you yet this chess set. You should forgive me. I did not mean to cast that on you. This chess set allows you to communicate with Death himself.
I will not listen to your lies any further. Korvelis thought he could teach me more than I knew, but I know more than the two of you combined. And he will then... Ooh, anti-magic shell. So now your Power Fist and Stone Skin do not work until his next turn. Silent Storm. Come on, death roll. Ooh, yes, Silent Storm regains some hit points. Back in the fight.
Good one.
And Aedan.
It could have turned the tide. You never know.
Yeah, so magic will not work where you are, Aedan.
Just realized I was muted that whole time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're just watching you moving around and...
Yeah. I was going to cast a spell, then realized, as Brandon pointed out, that's not going to work. So I'm just backing up.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's all I'm doing for this spell. That's all I'm doing for my action.
Can he get out of range of that spell?
Not in this room. I don't think there's a way to
Yeah.
get out of range.
Chuck a rock.
Those curves.
Silent Storm.
Switch with Khazrathul at 3.
Nice. So that will end the... That is very clever. That will end the anti-magic. Let me switch with
Go, Tony.
Khazrathul at 3. Khazrathul will go. Searing Blast. He will blast at Dunninger. 2d8 slashing. Do you want to use your turn to try to avoid this? Your stone skin is back in effect.
Just 1 second. Oh, okay, good. I will use 3 willpower from the amulet to cast Fast Footwork.
Nice.
And then I will use the final 3 willpower points from the amulet to use Adaptive.
So instead of evade,
Instead of Evade, I will use Mentalism as I do my hypnotic gestures that lull his mind and make him slow.
like maybe you swing that amulet like a pendulum in front of his big eye. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you can reposition yourself if you like, but the blast will fall short.
Here is a good spot.
The Silent Storm. Well done. That was really clever, Reese.
It was Dunninger that was able to do that.
Right.
Yeah, that was Henrik that was very clever. But Reese is very clever too. Oh, dragon!
Nice.
Not really.
Good damage too.
That might do it. Let's see. Yes! Silent Storm. How do you take out Khazra-Thul?
He gets up, picks up his bow, shoots him in the back of the head.
Nice. And like a balloon deflating, he begins to release gas. No, he just sags and sludges down into the blue light abyss below.
He starts floating. He starts going around the room,
Zooming around like someone released a balloon. Dunninger, your turn. I think we still have people making death saves, so we'll stay in order here.
I don't think I can get across in time, but I will be able to try something I've wanted to. As this Khazra-Thul's corpse is now floating, can I grab one of the eye stalks and use my dagger of severing to cut one off?
Yeah, make an acrobatics roll to see if you can grab one before it falls down. No.
Oh no, he fell into the pit much too fast.
In fact, do you fall? Well, you know, if you fall, you just float. So yeah, you reach out for him and you maybe tumble off and you're just kind of hovering slightly over the edge where he fell. But because you don't fall here, you're okay. Cyrus.
Who else is making death saves?
I think just you and Hazel.
Perfect. And funny enough, Cyrus has also done this adventure, and he has his own amulet of storage. So how will use that?
And there is still an eye spawn floating around here.
Oh, okay. Well, that is good to be aware of. With the bane now, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Shoot.
Why not? Let's go crazy.
Oh, hey, nice.
Ooh,
Excellent.
good one.
You probably just saved her life.
You did? I had one death roll left.
One more death
Oh,
save.
phew.
Just give me a Constitution roll, Witch Hazel. Let's just see what would happen. Or click on your death save. Let's just see what would have happened.
Oh,
Yeah, so you would have died. So Cyrus just saved your life. So let me take dead off of there.
nice.
Thank you, Cyrus.
You're more than welcome. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that.
Nice. And Witch Hazel, you were up to 10. Nice. And Witch Hazel, it's your turn.
I've got 2 will points left. I'm going to turn towards that eye spawn and try to cast Endless Misfortune on it.
Nice.
Yeah. I am angry. Yeah.
Roll damage.
Angry
Don't do
but
very much
consistent.
damage. Yes. Angry, but I'm doing it from like my knees. I'm just like, gets you!
Well, I
Bad
think,
luck forever!
I think you definitely disarm this eye tyrant that has no arm. This is the one that, in fact, he has a bait on his attack rolls because he fumbled on an attack, and I think he is essentially blinded. He's kind of just zapping around, blasting off into the ether. I'll give him an attack roll with a Bane here on his turn.
Yeah, he's got an allies trapped.
He'll have a double Bane on this one. Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah.
Just
See?
blasting. Aoden, your turn.
Everybody's back up now.
Yep. I thought this was a TPK about 10 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
me too.
Yeah, we did. Where am I?
I had faith.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh.
Oh, roll the, click on that mishap magic.
Oh no.
These can be bad.
Oh, you're
you become
middle
younger.
aged now. Yeah.
Nice. Let me
Not
change
bad.
your age. Let's see.
Doesn't become a child, does he?
No, he's started
He's
out as
old.
old, so now he becomes.
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah,
You just got like another 20 years on your life. Well done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a good one
Hey!
for you.
You just
Failing
got hot.
upwards.
Yeah, that was a good one. Cyrus, you're up.
Forgot I'm exhausted. Oops. Well. Wait.
Nice. You float out over there, jabbing
Oh,
your
I like
spear.
that.
Ooh, that annihilated him. How do you finally end the battle, Cyrus?
He's just zipping around. He doesn't know what's going on. It's just straight down the middle. Just impale him and just wave him around on the spear for a little fun.
Nice. All right, Dunninger, you're closest to the loot. Let me tell you what you find. I'm going to add this into the chat, and we can divvy this up. Let's see. We've got. There's a spell book. There is a gemstone. There is a flask of black lotus oil. You've already found the amulet. There's a quiver of 8 arrows with glowing lightning bolts etched down the length of the shafts. There is a staff that once belonged to Korvelis, staff of true seeing. There's a pouch that looks like it holds far more than it should, a pouch of plenty. There's a set of fine armor. If this belonged to Korvelis, you'd be surprised, but maybe this was something he was working on. And then there are a set of spectacles.
Ah, perfect. My spectacles are old and cracked. These shall serve as a fine replacement.
Well, if you look at those spectacles, they're round lenses, and they're very thick. They've been crafted with great care to allow the visual spectrum of light to collect motes of magical light and project them, much like the eyes of Khazrathul. You may spend 4 willpower to harness the power of this device. It drains your willpower, and then you make a roll on a pertinent magical skill. If you do not have the magical talent, the glasses merely magnify objects held in the hand to facilitate reading or study. If the roll is successful, then there's a table that you roll on, and it's in the description of the item, to determine the effect, so it's a random effect. If you get a dragon, then you can choose the effect.
Well, they should be good for reading, I should think.
So if you take the spectacles, who wants the spell book? There's also
I'll
the
take the spell book.
spell book. There's the spell book contains several spells. It has, in the Animism School of Magic, Hairstyle and Resurrection. In the General School, Magic Shield and Charge. And in Mentalism, Farsight and Telepathy.
Ooh.
The emerald is just worth money. The Black Lotus oil is kind of like a potion of healing. It has 2 doses. You get 1d10 hit points for a stretch, but at the end of the stretch you gain whatever hit points you had gained, and then you must make a constitution roll or you'll take additional damage. So it's kind of temporary hit points, but then get called back. So it's got a plus and a negative there. If you need it in a pinch, it's all right.
But it looks really cool.
It looks really cool, yeah. The quiver of lightning arrows. These are single-use arrows. They thrum with electrical charge. They have lightning bolts that glow down the shaft. They grant a boon to a bow's roll, and if successful, they cause additional damage. And once an arrow is spent, it is gone and cannot be replaced. There are 8 of them. The Staff of True Seeing. This is an enchanted staff. It is imbued with Farsight and Scrying, which you can cast at rank 2 by spending 4 willpower. But as an enchanted staff, it rolls a dragon on a 1 or a 2. There is the Pouch of Plenty. This is the poor man's bag of holding. It will increase your carrying capacity up to 20. I think it says by 2, but it should be. Let me fix that. Increases carrying capacity to 20. And it shouldn't say a backpack at a time. Looks like I kept the description of her backpack in there, and it's not supposed to have that, so let's fix that. Yeah, if you equip that, your carrying capacity goes to 20. The Grease Plate Armor. This is plate mail. That is... it's enchanted. It has a slick, oily sheen at all times. It grants you a boon on any attempts to escape from being grabbed or restrained, including by magical means. It also eliminates the bane to evade rolls for wearing plate mail. You still have the banes on acrobatics and sneaking, but not evade. Who wants what? We've already had the spectacles taken, spellbook taken. Anyone want those arrows? Anyone that uses a bow?
Who had the bow? Was that Dan?
No, was that Silent Storm? He uses a bow. Does Silent Storm want the armor as well?
I would take both of those, but I don't want to be greedy.
I think you're the only one that I think uses a bow.
Yeah.
Cyrus could use plate, I believe, if you wanted the plate. Or the staff would be good for a wizard, or that might also be good for even for Cyrus, although your stave skill is not great.
I think my witch would like the Pouch of Plenty and either the Emerald or the Black Lotus oil, because they're both pretty. So, but that depends on what everybody else is looking at.
Cyrus, what about you? You've not spoken up. Anything in particular that you would like?
All of it's pretty good. I don't know. Nothing like particular leaps out. I guess he could use that armor because his spells aren't really spells, but
I could have... So Silent Storm also wants the armor. I could have you guys roll for it.
Alternatively, I could just take the bunny.
Yeah.
If it's really like... I've got healing magic, so what's armor?
Right.
Oh, you take the Emerald?
You could take. Yeah. You could also take the staff.
He doesn't use the staff.
The staff does have spells on it. You could use the Farsight and Scrying. You can also sell the staff.
I mean, scrying sounds like a witch thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. She can sort of do a couple of those things using different spells that she's got, but it does seem rather like along the lines of what she does. So, would you want the Pouch of Plenty then?
Cyrus, I think that question's for you.
Cyrus, would you want the Pouch of Plenty?
The emerald's 60 gold. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
good.
All right. Anyone else want the staff or the pouch? Going once, going twice.
I think Witch Hazel.
What does the Black Lotus oil do?
It's kind of it's like a healing potion. So you get 2 doses of it. When you drink it, you gain 1d10 hit points for a stretch, but then at the end of the stretch, you lose those hit points if you have any left over. So, like, if you've lost all of the ones that you gained, you don't lose those. But then you have to make a Constitution roll, or you'll take damage as you retch out the contents of the Black Lotus.
Would anyone want the amulet? It could be recharged. Denninger already does have quite a bit of willpower, so it's not often that he's out of willpower. If anyone wanted that too, they could take that.
I don't have the charge spell. It's a. I mean, one of the wizards would have to build up to getting the charge spell, which I think is General Magic.
Right.
Or, of course, I'm sure we could find someone in town, anima or whatever. I think it's General Magic who could be paid to recharge it.
Certainly. So, Aoden, you're taking the spell book, correct? Cyrus, you're taking the emerald.
Correct. Spell book.
And Silent Storm is taking the armor and the arrows. Witch Hazel is taking the staff and the pouch.
Uh-huh.
And then Dunninger is taking the spectacles and the amulet. Is that right?
I believe so right now.
Let me give... So Cyrus, the only thing you got was the emerald. Is that correct? Let me grab you...
Yeah.
Let me grab you something else.
Cyrus could also take the lotus oil. I don't think anyone's taken that yet.
Let me... I'm going to pull from my bag of tricks here and find a random magic item here. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do... Oh, here we go. There's a cloak.
Ooh.
An elven cloak. And this, in addition to protecting you against some journey mishaps, this hides you, granting a boon on sneaking rolls. How about that for Cyrus as well?
Yeah, he's a pretty good stat.
Nice.
Because you're actually pretty skilled with sneaking, so let's do some improvement rolls. So, in addition to any rolls that you have gained from dragons and demons, there is the questionnaire in the game, and if you answer yes to any of these questions, then you get improvement rolls from there as well. And I will read the questions to you. Did you participate in the game session? That's a yes. Did you explore a new location? Yes. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Yes. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force?
Got through the lights.
Got through the
without
lights.
fighting.
Didn't really overcome it, but I guess you didn't really succumb to it.
Was there a way to do it without setting off
you can
all the
cover
lights?
you can cover the windows because the pieces of the shutters were broken. You could cover it with sleeping furs or with that tarp
Okay.
from the campsite, or with shields or things like that. And then the last question: did you give in to your weakness that's listed on your character sheet? If you answer yes to those, you can add additional improvement marks on your skills. Just left-click the little box, it'll add a little up arrow, and then if we are ready to do some improvements, we can go to the Silent Storm. If you're ready first, we can do your improvement marks.
Sure. I'm gonna go and take a rest. Probably should have taken that rest before
everybody can do a full rest here.
Should have done that before we got in the last room. I went in pretty well hurt.
Yeah.
Acrobatics, no. Evade, not so much. Sleight of hand, no. Sneaking, get a little sneaky.
There we go.
Bows. Came
in
clutch in the
handy.
end.
Yeah.
And no.
No.
All right.
A couple of big ones though. 15 to a 16 and 14 to a 15. That was very good. And how about for Cyrus? Are you ready?
Yeah.
No. You did get your bushcraft up. And you did get spears and miracles up. Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, that was good.
And how about Witch Hazel? Are you ready?
I am. I had quite a few 1s and 20s, so I've got a few rolls there to do.
Myths and Legends goes up. Hunting and Fishing goes up. Spot Hidden goes up.
Good.
Knives goes up.
And
Slings goes up. And Fate Reading does not.
does not.
Darn it.
Ah, well.
How about Aoden? Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I must say that. I've got the box checked, an up arrow.
So yeah, so select 5 edition. So the ones that you had for many dragons or demons will already be on there. Then you can do up to 5 additional, depending on those questions. And then you just click the
Okay,
yep, the
up
button.
to
Yep,
5
just like that.
additional. Let me add those on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. Acrobatics went up, which is good. I'm gonna heal all your stuff here. There we go.
5. Okay.
Go for it.
What do I need to click? That's
So
where I'm
now just
confused.
click on the up arrow again.
Okay. Up arrow, then up arrow again.
Yep.
Makes the
Perfect.
roll. Got it.
Excellent. Well, not excellent. You didn't pass that, but you did it mechanically correct.
Push the right button. Yeah.
Push the right button. So staves went up and acrobatics or awareness. No, acrobatics went up. And now do.
No, that was me. I
that was
accidentally
you?
clicked that one. Yes.
Do necromancy for me, Aoden, if you would.
Missed that one. Sorry.
You didn't have anything go up. That sucks.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah,
That really sucks.
we've all been there.
It looks like Aoden staves did go up
Oh,
from
staves,
10
yeah.
to 11.
Yeah, it doesn't suck that bad.
Yeah.
So staves did go up. All right,
My
Dungeon.
falling skill should have gone up.
I'm glad your crushed genitals are doing better, Witch Hazel.
So is she. Look at that.
Oh, brawling goes up to a 16. Nice. So brawling, that was a big one, and bluffing. And did I miss anyone? I think that's everyone. All right. Awesome. Well, that is the all-seeing throne of Korvelis. This again was our mystery adventure for the year, and I'm glad I got to run it again, and glad that you were all here with me to join me. And I thought this was for sure going to be a TPK, but you guys pulled it out, and that was awesome. Any last questions before we sign off for the night?
Never doubt in my mind.
Never a doubt.
What, that we were going to take the day?
Awesome. Well, I will
It was
get
fun.
This was fun. I always love when it's on the edge of a blade, like which way does it go, and that's kind of how this felt. And I thought Dunninger was toast when he wasn't able to take it out in that one blow, but
Yeah.
that was very close. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
ahead
think
and
Dunninger was MVP, but when Silent Storm got up, that was really important as well, I think.
yeah, that was huge. And was able to switch the initiative order. That was impressive. In fact, I think as a reward, Silent Storm, do you want a robust or a focused?
I mean, I would take a robust.
And I'll give one to Dunninger as well. I think that was very
Yeah.
clutch play. Do you want a focused or a robust?
Yeah, certainly. Thank you.
I will add robust onto Silent Storm. There we go. And heal those hit points. And Dunninger, did you add a focused to yourself?
No, but I can.
I can get it for you. I'm right there.
Yeah, that already signed out. Sorry.
Perfect. No problem. All right, guys. I am going to get this posted on YouTube here in the next couple of minutes. Thank you all for playing, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks, everybody.